Yeah.
I think people are surprised because they assume cricket isn't dirty, but most sports there's corruption. There's boxing, football, horse racing is just so bent it's ridiculous. In fact, there's only one sport that isn't corrupt, and that's crazy golf.
Jon Stewart, what else do you think the nation have been talking about this week?
It's the fact that Ainsley Harriott exploded. Fortunately, I know that didn't happen, but I received a large amount of payment to make a wrong guess deliberately. They've been doing big cheating, the cricketers, and...
That's what they said in court, wasn't it?
Yeah, they've been
You have been doing big cheating.
And the big news is that it still hasn't really made cricket interesting. Because, like, it's not like... You know, they make films about boxing scandals. It's not like, hey, you're going to go down in the fifth. This is like, hey, on day 3, just after tea, can you throw it a bit away from the man?
Yeah.
The thing that I like most about it is the fact that one of them's called Butt and one of them's called As If, which is sort of like... It's almost like their excuses. But... As if...
The best thing about the story for me is they were caught, and he's my favourite journalist, they were caught by the fake shake. Yeah. I love the fake shake. I love how the fake shake catches people. He just walks in like... He goes, hey, I want some and to fix some cricket matches. Can you help me? And all these people who get caught by the fake shake never think to themselves, what's a shake doing in a travel lodge on the A1?
Yeah.
I think people are surprised because they assume cricket isn't dirty, but most sports there's corruption. There's boxing, football, horse racing is just so bent it's ridiculous. In fact, there's only one sport that isn't corrupt, and that's crazy golf. You can't fix it.
I went crazy golf today.
Get it in the crocodile's mouth, that can take 10 minutes. It comes out of the tail, then you go, oh, I've got to get through the windmill now. That can take...
Possible, yeah.
I've played games at crazy golf that lasted longer than test matches. You played crazy golf today? Did Jamie have his shirt off?
No, not today. It was spitting.
Just golf.
Yeah,
Just crazy golf.
I played crazy golf where we live, and it's all dinosaurs. So
Where you live? You've got crazy golf?
No, just down the road. Just down the road, off of the A3.
Crazy golf on the A3 sounds dangerous, Molly.
Dinosaur crazy golf?
Yeah, dinosaur crazy golf with a 7-year-old and a 2-year-old, and you're right, it took us about 4 hours. By the end of it, I was
a 7-year-old and a 2-year-old? You should have bought clubs. Elliot, are you a big fan of cricket?
I hate cricket, that's why I haven't said anything. I was trying to think of something funny. I was like, I hate cricket so much, I don't even know the rules. I like this programme, but I don't like cricket.
OK, well, let's have a look and see whether the Pakistan cricketing scandal is one of the most talked about things this week. Yeah, just made it in. The former Pakistan captain, Salman Butt, has been found guilty of match fixing. He's going to spend 30 months not out. Sean, Louise, Russell, what else have the nation been talking about this week?
St Paul's.
Yeah.
St Paul's protest.
Yeah.
Have you been down there, Russell?
No.
Haven't you?
I'm not posh enough. It's just a load of
It's
like middle-class
weird.
people going, let's have a year off our degrees and pelt St Paul's. Here's a quail's egg. Here's a tomato. That's sunblush, you mofos. Take that at the banks.
They're not really camping there, are they? They're going home tonight.
Let's go back on our gap year. Brown person, photo. Back to the UK, hooray!
It does feel a little bit like that some middle-class people saw Dale Farm and thought, that looks fun.
That looks so random.
We should do that.
How random does that look, Ollie? Let's do it. Oh, my God, the totes love it. WTF, what's going on?
I went down there to have a look. I went down there to sort of do a review for Campsite magazine. I gave it 3 stars because I said the drainage is amazing. Because obviously Christopher Wren knew a thing or two about. He built it on a hill. Very good drainage there as a campsite, and very good entertainment facilities. You got your pubs, your sightseeing, and of course there's a chapel on site. Not much for the kiddies. Not very much dangerous for kiddies. And the toilet block is frankly a disgrace. I did actually go there. I didn't hang around to use the toilets. I did actually go there. And there is quite a sort of buoyant atmosphere there, but there's loads of people offering free hugs. And I went up to this girl who was offering free hugs. I said, what'd you get for a tenner? She spat on me and called me a capitalist pig. I said I'd pay 20 for that.
are they there?
Why are they there? Well, they're there because they weren't allowed to protest in the City of London outside where the City of London operates. And St Paul's is a church, so they thought, well, we can protest here, it's near enough. And then the church stepped in and went, well, we don't want you on our doorstep because we're making 16 grand a day selling candles or whatever the church is doing. I mean, the people I feel sorry for in this argument between the protesters and the church are the bankers. It's almost like they've been forgotten.
No one's asking, how is a church making 16 grand a day? That's £5.8 million a year. I reckon they've got Gordon Ramsay's swear box in there. That's how they do it.
Got a coffee machine. No, I tell you, the first time I went to St Paul's, that's how you make money, coffee machines. That's
£6
it.
lattes.
Coffee, anything, any kind of business. If I had any kind of business, if I had a shoe shop, I'd put a coffee machine in it. People just pay, they'll pay so much money for some bitter water. But I remember going to St Paul's for the first time about 15 years ago, and I was quite shocked. When you walk in, you see priests on tills, and you think, there's something slightly wrong with this, because one of those famous statements of Jesus is, it's easier for a camel to pass through an eye of a needle than the rich man to enter the kingdom of heaven. And there's a priest going, ching! That'll be £4.90, please. Oh, man.
See, I think it's... I sympathise with them in some ways, but it's hard to take their opinion seriously because these people are voluntarily camping. Camping's not a holiday. If you're on holiday, just quick checklist. Am I in the bush? Yes, this isn't a holiday.
You can do glamping now, though.
Glamping?
Glamping.
Glamour camping.
The Essex one, isn't
So
it?
basically, you have your tent and you get a little chandelier, and
What?
it's all posh. And
You still have to the bush, though.
apparently, yeah.
If you
Just like to correct this thing about, you know, if anyone out there is thinking of having a camping holiday, some of the toilet facilities that are available at campsites across the country, really, you'll be not disappointed, but they're very... Camping is so...
They make me heave the toilets.
I like that feeling.
Walking with the kids going,
You can combine that with a match on a
I like it on a campsite. You go to a campsite and it's with rain, and there's just old dads in the toilets, and they've got 3 days in a tent with loads of kids. That's when I think this is when it really gets exciting. In the toilet block, brushing their teeth, going... stinking of whiskey, smuggling whiskey in their toilet bag.
We're meant to be talking about St Paul's and the protests against capitalism.
Why are they even
We got sidetracked.
They're spreading. Well, the papers are reporting that, oh, it's not just London now, it's spreading. But I think they're just counting homeless people. Because they reported that there are 6 people in Birmingham. That's not a protest against global... That's the most depressing indictment of the fact that no one really cares. 6 tents in the centre of Birmingham. Bring down the capitalists.
Let's have a look and see whether the protests at St Paul's are one of the most talked about things this week. Most talked about thing. Yes, protesters continue to camp outside St Paul's Cathedral. In response to the ongoing protests, Barclays closed its doors, Goldman Sachs gave all its profits to charity, and a flock of pigs swooped majestically across the city sky.